Hi boys, just a quick video outlining what I want you to do today. So if you go to your 8 English Canvas page, go to Term 2, Diversity and Difference. Right, we've already looked at all of this here. Go to your Cultural and Linguistic Diversity, Growing Up Asian and Australia down there. Click into it. Now, as per our last lesson, you guys have done the pre-readings and you've done text 1 introduction. That should be uploaded into your OneNote page. So please make sure you have that done by the end of the lesson if you haven't done so already, because I will be checking them then. If you want, there is that extension activity where it gives you the alternative introduction, so an introduction that was written previously but wasn't used because it was a little bit more dark and it has a more of an academic and thoughtful tone. But what I want you to look at today is text 2, Sticks and Stones and such like. So I want you to research the life of Sunil Badami. Make dot point notes as you research. You may like to start here. This is a link that will bring you to his sort of a life CV, you could sort of say. Okay, so I want you to sort of look at his life. I want you to look at his childhood details, his cultural and economic background, his careers, examples of his writing, and then watch this speech here. Okay, he gave this at the Melbourne Writers Festival on growing up as a second-generation Australian. Okay, so I want you to discuss in your work, thinking about how this speech confirmed or changed any assumptions you made about Badami. Okay. Now, I also want you to, if you want, you can, as an individual or as pairs, right? You can choose your pairing. Okay. I want you to undertake some research into Indian culture. Okay, and I want you to look at a collection of these aspects within your research. Okay, so you could have history, art, music, architecture, religion, politics, ethnic groups, leisure, and fashion. If you are doing it in pairs, I would want to see a minimum of 5 aspects explored. If you are doing it as an individual, I would like to see at least 3 of these aspects explored in your research. Now, what I then want you to do, once you guys have finished your research, you are going to put your findings on a slide. So, like no more than 3 slides. I want you to be able to sort of present to the class, either live in person here or indeed via a recorded video, your research findings. Okay. That's what you're going to be looking at today. So you're going to be looking at Sticks and Stones and such like. You're going to be looking at Sunil Badami. You're going to be looking at his childhood details. You're going to start to undertake some research into Indian culture here as well. And if we have time, you're going to read Sticks and Stones and such like. So if you click that, a PDF will download. You just click into that there. If you do not have the book handy with you or at home, we have a copy of those, of his sort of story there, Sticks and Stones and such like. Okay, so you need to work on that today when you get a chance. Read Sticks and Stones and such like, and if you want to get a start, answer the following questions that are there. Okay, if you have any questions, jump into the chat or send me an email. Thanks, boys.